Hello, 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 my friends. Tyler James from Comics Tribe here, and I am jumping on live to make sure that you all know that the Red 10 is live on Kickstarter right now. I am so excited to be finally, at long last, giving this series the epic conclusion that it has long deserved. And so I want to thank everyone who has already backed the Kickstarter. And for those of you that haven't backed it yet or are just discovering the Red 10 right now, I want to just jump on live and talk a little bit about it and share it with you and hopefully get some of you guys excited about this series. So the Red 10 is the longest running project that I have going. It's a project that is essentially how I would kill off the Justice League if DC was ever crazy enough to let me. That's sort of how I pitched it at conventions. And when that piques the interest of some fans, I talk about how in the series, this character, Red, who's a hero, she's violently murdered, and everyone automatically assumes her nemesis, the oxymoron, did it. And so as a result, the 10 heroes on her super team track him down to an island fortress, and then everything goes to hell. And one by one character in each issue is eliminated in very devilish ways. And so as the series goes on, you start to realize one of the ones left may actually be behind it all. So if you're a fan of like Watchmen or The Boys or Batman, then there's a lot that I think you're going to love inside the pages of the Red 10. It's sort of, I took some of my frustration with the big comic industry's reliance on, we need sales, so let's kill off a beloved character, and I sort of joked, well, why don't they just announce new company policy? Characters die in every single issue. And I laughed about that, and then I'm like, wait a minute, how would I do that, and how would I have fun with that? And as a result, I sort of rocked and rolled and worked with my awesome collaborator on this series from the very beginning, Cesar Feliciano. Cesar was a creator who this whole series, it would not be possible without his dedication, his commitment as a true collaborator and co-creator, and also shows the value of making connections with the people that table next to you at comic conventions, because this series would not have started had I not had the fortune and the luck to have done a comic book convention probably a decade ago and been sitting, just out of randomness, sitting right next to Cesar Feliciano. We got to talk, we got to exchange contact, and a few months later, when he was looking for his next project, I pounced, pitched him 5 ideas, and the Red 10 was the one he was most excited about, and it was off to the races since then. And so we do have a Kickstarter that's live right now. If you go to comicstribe.com/the Red 10 launch, or just jump over to Kickstarter, you can see that our page and just put in the Red 10, 3 words everyone can spell. But you should be able to find the volume 1 and 2 launch. And as you can see, this is a campaign. We're already over $12,000. So big high five and thank you to every single one of you that supported the project so far. Again, we could not, this series would not be where it is today. It would not have been made were it not for the support of comic book fans out there. So again, we want to just give you all big praise and high fives and thank you. And so we're, 229 awesome people are helping bring this series to its epic conclusion. And so what's great about it is available in this Kickstarter is both volume 1, which collects the 0 issue, and issues 1 through 5. Also some really good back matter. And then what's coming in this Kickstarter, which is brand new, is the volume 2 trade, the volume 2 graphic novel collection, which completes the series. This contains issues 6 through 10, plus some awesome back matter, plus and I'm not gonna tease it, but there's at the end of this, sort of think Marvel after the credit scene. There's an extra scene, a bonus scene that was not included in the original single issues that were released in comic shops worldwide over the past several years. There's a bonus scene that was not in there that is only in the second collection. And so it puts a nice end cap on what is a project that, again, Caesar and I have been working on for over a decade. And when you work on a project for that long, it's amazing how much life changes. I think both Caesar and I have moved multiple times. We've added members to our family, job changes, the whole nine. And obviously, a big part of this series and is what the growth that Comics Tribe has had over the years. When we first started working on Comics Tribe, we had no idea. Like, Kickstarter didn't exist, right? So that's one thing. Kickstarter didn't really exist. We had no idea how to get this book into comic shops, or if it would ever be into comic shops. We had no, the only thing we really knew was that we had an idea that we were passionate about, and we wanted to make this story, and we sort of figured things out along the way. And so to the extent that now Comics Tribe has had worldwide distribution for many, many years, and dozens of successful titles that have been released, and just everything that's come. It all starts somewhere, and a lot of times it starts in the form of a single book. And this book really did help get things rolling for Comics Tribe and give us some of the confidence to put out series like Sync and The Wailing Blade and then Emily Was Gone, and then the Oxymoron spinoffs and all those things. And so I want to again thank everyone that's been along on the Comics Tribe journey with us. Now, if you want to jump in on this Kickstarter before it ends, one thing that I will say is that this was a 10-day only campaign. So we really are extremely, we were funded in the first few hours, and we really wanted to not take any longer for the fans that have been waiting for this series so long. And so that's why we're doing it only 10 days. So that means you just have a few more days to jump in on this and pre-order on Kickstarter. What's cool is that, yes, we do have both volumes available. And this, again, if you get both volumes, it will collect the entire series plus some stuff that was not in the original. All right. And so what I want to just point out is that you can get it in both softcover format, like you see here, or we are also making a hardcover, a limited edition hardcover run. We will not be printing a lot of these. The run will probably be less than 200 copies. So if you want to get it in hardcover format, this is the best and could be the only place to get it. We will have, again, if you're new to the series, you can get the collection in hardcover, or you can get the collection in softcover. And if you're a digital comics fan, we do have a great collection. That's the Digital Deluxe collection, where you can get all caught up as well. One thing we are doing is we're offering the ability for you to upgrade your pledge to include both a signed, numbered artist edition card, which is signed and numbered by myself and Cesar Feliciano, and we're including one of these awesome new Oxymoron minifigs. Oxymoron, sort of the breakout character from the Red 10 series, who then got his own spin-off stuff. And so we've got this cool custom Lego minifig that you can add to any pledge, plus 37 worldwide, and you'll get these two cool things added to your pledge. And we're also doing we're going back to print on issue number 1, which has been out of print for, oh man, several years. Like I don't even like, I think I have one copy that's in a case of my own. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a new limited edition metallic foil variant of the Red 10 number 1. So, if you've supported Comics Tribe over the years, we like to have fun with our limited edition variants and play with some cool textures and materials and everything. And so we've got a really cool metallic version of this cover. The cover is by Cesar Feliciano here. And it's going to be just a cool cover that we think you're going to love. And so it'll be a single issue, and this is available during the campaign as well. And so you can add one of these to your pledge for plus 25. And we will only be printing about 200 copies of this at max. Some more details on the Kickstarter page if you want to find out any and everything there is to know about the Red 10. We've got some preview pages here. If you would like to download the entire first issue of the Red 10 for free, just go over to the Kickstarter page, click this button, and see if it's for you. We're firm believers that, the comic fans come in all stripes. Not every comic is for every reader. And so we love to give a free taste, a free issue of most of our series so that you can see, hey, is this your jam? Because if it is, we think you're going to be jumping on board for the entire ride. Warning, the first issue does end in a massive cliffhanger. So if you read that, chances are you're going to come back. And then if you want to check out the rewards, they're all listed here. And we'll have some ability to customize and add on to your rewards if you like as well. And so I encourage you, if you're interested, to check out the Red 10 on Kickstarter. You've got 4 days from when this is going live, but probably less time when you watch this. And if you're watching the replay. And then the other thing that I want to also give a shout out to and point out is that we're actually making all of the original cover art by artist CP Feliciano available during this launch. Now, CP is one of my favorite artists in comics. He does the stuff of Legend. He's done Wraith, and he did awesome covers for every issue of this series. And all of these covers are going to be available during this Kickstarter campaign. And so how it will work is you'll just come in, you'll pledge at the $399 level. You'll be able to then click this link here. And we've got a special Pinterest board set up that will show you all of the awesome art that is available. And you'll be able to, once you back, I will contact you and you'll be able to claim a page. It's on a first back, first claim page basis. And so this one right here has already been claimed by a backer, but we've got some great ones that are still available. And once you let us know which one you want, we'll reserve it for you. And then you will be all set, and we'll get you this along with some awesome Red 10 stuff. So again, more details on the page. You can find out everything about it. We are serious about protecting your books in transit. The book is 100% complete. That's another reason why we're only running it for 10 days is because we want to get this book into your hands as quickly as possible. So thanks so much for tuning in, for the support of the Red 10 and Comics Tribe over the years. We really do appreciate all of our fans that have helped put us on the map and keep us there. All right. And so on behalf of Caesar and everyone else that's worked on the Red 10 and everyone at Comics Tribe, thanks so much for watching. And we'd love to have your support over on Kickstarter. All right. Take care. Thank you.